At 5, an eye-popping bill for a single pair of glasses.
An 86-year-old Roswell man tried to cancel his order after the lenses alone were almost $1,000. But when the store cited its no refunds policy, he asked Atlanta News First consumer investigator, better call Harry for help. Harry, you're here to explain.
I'm really happy we did this story. I really am, and I think you'll like it. The man, his name is Howard, wants a new pair of bifocals, but he ends up buying an expensive pair of progressive lenses. So the next day, he has second thoughts. And here's our question. If the lab hasn't processed the order, do customers have the right to cancel? It's a question every customer needs to ask before making a purchase. Who pays $1,000 just for the lenses?
I know, I just wasn't thinking.
Howard Price believes in customer loyalty.
Georgia woman went.
So, when it was time to update his glasses, he went to the same place he's been going since 1975, Pearle Vision on Alpharetta Highway in Roswell. You knew the original owner.
Oh yeah, great guy.
Pearle Vision is a franchise, and the original owner sold it a few years ago. But Howard didn't care. After all, how much can a new pair of glasses be? It's not like he wanted Gucci or Prada. Nothing extremely fancy.
No, nothing.
Laced with gold, trim.
No, they were nondescript glasses.
Howard reused his frames. However, the store manager sold him progressive lenses that were over $1,000. They gave him a 20% discount, but that's still $823. And his wife, Ruth, wasn't happy.
I said, that's way too much. It's unbelievable that for a pair of glasses.
We checked around, and Pearle Vision's price for these progressive lenses is not out of line. And its policy is clear. Unfortunately, glasses are made specifically for you. We are not able to offer refunds. But the next day, Howard went back. It was too expensive.
Tidal wave of change headed for U.S. economy.
Oh, yeah.
And he needed to save money following his $93,000 hospital stay at Northside.
You know, I didn't get hysterical or really mad at them. I told them I didn't think that was a good policy, that I had been a customer there for 40 years.
A regional manager for Pearle Vision's franchise owner, West Point Optical, told us that once an order is submitted to its outsourced lab, the work begins immediately and cannot be reversed. She said it's like custom ordering a luxury car. But once we explained the circumstances, corporate reversed its decision and offered Howard the lenses and a full refund. Well, how do you feel about that?
I feel ecstatic because I need the money to pay some hospital bills.
Howard, I'm sorry we put those funny glasses on you, but you look good. He did go to get his glasses on Friday, and guess what? They weren't ready, so he called today and found out the lenses that he originally ordered 3 weeks ago were never made, and that he will not receive them, although they're still going to give him a refund. We called, we texted the regional manager for an explanation, and she did not respond.
I can't believe it. But Harry, here's a question, because you mentioned a lot of people, have questions like this. What about other stores? Can you get a refund if the order's not ready?
You know what? It all depends on the store. If you go to a store and they say, well, we don't know, the order's already been processed, it all depends. One manager told us that if the lenses were made or they were in the process of being made, no, you don't get a refund. But some stores get daily updates from the labs that they work with, and they can cancel the order if nothing's been done. But again, it is up to the store.